Hello friends, my name is Chetan Gaikwad from Mechanical Department. Today we will study the basic communication using business communication using computers. Or practical number 11. Explain the 8 principles of effective communication. Basically, there are different principles are there for effective communication. Out of that, we are going to study the 8 principles. Okay. So, effective communication is a fundamental tool for a successful profession and professionals. It is a vital life skill which benefits in all aspects from professional life to social gatherings with clients and colleagues. It is one of the most essential skills a professional must have. Okay, effective communication is the oil that keeps the workplace machine running smoothly. Learning experience has been designed to enhance the skills to communicate effectively and skillfully at workplace. So there are different program outcomes. Okay, PO1, PO8 and PO9 are the relevance of this practical. Course outcomes what? First all 4 course outcomes are being correlating to this practical. Practical skills are also there. Develop listening, speaking, reading and writing skills. And the certain relevant defective domain related outcomes are also there. Follow safety practices, demonstrate working as a leader, follow ethical practices. Okay, so the 8 principles of effective communication. First principle is what? Purpose of communication. When the sender is aware of purpose, understand job becomes easy. The purpose of communication makes sender aware of the content of the communication. In same way, the receiver also gets a clear idea about the communication. The purpose helps both the sender and receiver stay focused on topic of communication, which helps the sender to bring clarity and relevance and examples of explanation. Developing ideas. All communication starts with an idea. When sender gets some ideas about communication ideas to be effectively developed, they are put to be in logically developed. It becomes easy for the receiver to decode and understand them. Then that communication becomes effective. Okay. So this is the first purpose of communication. Second is what? Developing ideas. Third is what? Evaluating receiver. All senders communication is basically for receivers. That is why the sender to know or analyze the receivers. In this average, the sender has to find out the average number of audience, age sender, age, gender, ratio, understand level, interest, etc. to make the communication effective. So these are the 3 purposes of communication: developing ideas and evaluating the receiver. These are 3 principles. The next principle, 4th principle is what? Channel. Channel effectiveness of communication also depends on medium or channel. If sender have to give some importance message, it should be both verbal and non-verbal modes together. So which channel you are using, that is also considered. Next is 5th is the modification of message. Sometimes some message needs either partially or completely not understand, then modification of message is required. 6th is what? Creative message. When message has some creative elements in its creative message are more interesting. Therefore, they are well responded the sender to avoid any monetary in the message. 7th point is what? Eliminating barriers. Eliminating barriers. Some barriers are known, while some both the sender and the receiver should be made eliminate any barrier coming in communication. Eliminating barriers enhances changes of effective communication. Now last point is clear and correct message. vagueness in the message, meaning of message doesn't being sender and receiver on common platform. So meaning reference from each other, so any message should be there correct.